Sandy says, question, how to deal with inconsistent behavior in a man who I am dating. So going back to this idea of dating in abundance, right? So you're dating in abundance, you're setting values or setting boundaries, you're setting standards. Those are the main ways to communicate in the initial dating phase with guys that are acting funny, right? And I would say that inconsistent behavior is acting funny. And so, depending on what you mean by inconsistent behavior, first off, if he's like on and off here and there, you probably shouldn't pay that much attention to him, right? You don't want to be overly controlling either. You don't want to, try to get guys, trying to make these guys do things. If he's inconsistent and it's like the early stages of dating, just stop dating him. And if he wants to meet up again, just say, hey, I really enjoyed the time that we've met together, but I'm really looking for somebody that's a little bit more consistent in my life. And if he's like, oh, well, I was just doing this or whatever, you get to decide whether you want to give him another chance or not. And if you do give him another chance, that's fine. Just look at his patterns and make sure he's being consistent this time. And if he's not, don't give him another chance. But you want to set standards, right? Setting standards is, I love it when, guys do this, or, it's so attractive when guys do that, right? It's really cool when guys like, I feel so taken care of when a guy like, makes sure to check up on me once a day or once every other day, or, a couple times a week. It just makes me feel like I have a really high value man in my life. And, it's just really powerful and awesome. You want to catch him in good behavior and reward him for those things. But ultimately, if he's a new guy, then you just want to, if he's a new guy, then you want to cut him off and let him know that, you want something different than what he's doing. Because if it's inconsistent, if it's that inconsistent, it's like, what are you even doing dating him? Why are you dating him at all? Right? Why are you dating him at all? That's the question you want to have. And he's probably dating other people, right? You want to assume that he's dating other people. If you're not exclusive, you should be dating other people. And so you shouldn't be getting all bent out of shape that he's dating other people. But, if you like him and you want something more with him, but he's being inconsistent, and you're at a point where you either need to cut things off or he needs to be more consistent, you need to either cut him off and let him know that he needs to be more consistent. That's the best way to do it, is cut him off and just be like, hey, I'm looking for somebody that's, going to be connecting with me more, and who wants to go on more dates with me and all that kind of stuff. Because, I like the man that I'm going to have in my life to be like this, And if he wants to do that, it's great. And if he doesn't, that's fine too, because he might not be looking for anything serious, depending on what kind of conversations you've had with him. Hopefully you've had real conversations. And so you should know at this point whether he's saying he wants something real or not. And so, yeah. Does that make sense, Sandy? You have a lot of good questions today, Sandy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, Sandy.